All right, let's start this one off with a smile. Got my Easter hat on. All right, this week we heard about the tariffs, and while I want to get this started and tell you that this is in no way, shape, or form a political position, all I'm trying to do is present some facts so that I can educate you on how to make your best decision. With that said, this week, of course, President Trump announced that their tariffs are going to be going into effect. Now, while I won't get into the specific of the tariffs, the way that this impacts mortgage rates is that all treasuries are being affected. Treasuries are how the United States pays back their debts. 10-year treasury is the most common factor for mortgage rates. Typically, you see about a 2-point spread between the 10-year treasury and the 30-year fixed mortgage rate. However, over the last several years, we have seen a larger disparity than that, closer to sometimes almost 3%. After the tariff announcement, what we noticed was that treasuries went down. Therefore, mortgage rates went down. Now, why did this happen? The efforts are to decrease the amount of debt in the United States. That's positive, so therefore, the treasuries are going down. Now, what happens at the inverse of that is that stocks did not do so well, and so as a result of that, there's a bigger flight to safety in bonds. Now, bonds are ways that people can invest their money and have a secured return on their investment. Mortgages are typically backed by mortgage-backed securities, which are bonds. Over the next several months, really, we'll even say over the next year or so, we should be seeing some stability, or better yet, some improvement in mortgage rates to potentially help you refinance and obviously lower those monthly obligations that you potentially have. Also, to even refinance things like vehicles and have lower rates on credit cards and such things as well. If the tariffs lead to further inflation, which could eventually lead into a recession, that will also improve mortgage rates. Now, while that can be scary for some folks, because of course that means there could be job losses and such things, we are hopeful that we'll see some job creations as a result of the tariffs. We'll have to watch what this does, but that is basically the play out of how this could impact bringing more production and manufacturing back to the United States, which would overall help the economy and create more jobs, bringing us back to a healthier position. I'd love to answer any questions you might have. Comment down below. Please make sure to like and subscribe to our pages. If you have any questions, give us a call.